I need to share this. Last year, my coworker was talking about the car repair shop that he goes to, and so just saying how like they're so amazing, they're really trustworthy and they do a great job. And me having a 2007 with 230,000 miles on this car, I was, hey, what's the name of this shop? I said, oh, it's actually the one that's right next to our building. It's Moodys Tire and Auto Service. I was like, oh, okay, great. And so I promptly called them because I had something that I can't remember what the issue was. Something was going on. Oh, I think my AC had just gone out. So I called them. They were able to get me in like almost immediately, maybe. And they took care of my car. And then I had something else that happened a while later and brought it in. They took care of my car. And then most recently, today, we'll go with today. Today, I brought my car in because it started making this catastrophically horrible noise. Like, it sounded like it was swan diving through gravel into the grave. I was like, I was mentally preparing for my car to have engine failure and I need to buy a new car. So I dropped it off and they called me a little while later and told me, okay, so we looked at the car and the heat shield had a little bit of rust on it, or a lot of rust, I don't know, and it fell and was sitting on the exhaust, and that's what was making the noise. So we cleaned it off and we bored some new holes and bolted it back up, and so you're good to go, ready to pick up. I'm like, oh, thank you so much, fantastic. And there was this other issue with the front wheel well, like the plastic was hanging down, and so they bolted that back up with little pins. So I went to go pick it up, and obviously the Moodys employees are beloved. When I walked in, there was this older lady in there, and she had all the mechanics in there, and she was giving them all Valentine's Day presents, and I was standing back by the door just thinking, oh, how cute this is. And so the front desk gentleman came over with my keys and told me, just reiterated what they'd already done, and he handed me the keys, and I was a bit confused because I'm over here, the register's over there, and so I looked at him, probably with a look of confusion, and he said, no, there's no charge. And I immediately burst into tears, and I was just like, what? He's like, yeah, there's no charge. I was like, can I give you a hug? And yeah, okay. And I gave him a hug, and he's like, happy Valentine's Day. He's like, oh, thank you so much. Like, I have a 2007 with 230,000 miles. I obviously don't have a lot of money. And so this is actually the second time that I've been in to Moodys for them to take care of something for me. And this is the second time that they've taken care of something for me at no cost. And I saw this morning when I was in there that they had this little flyer of if you're getting car repairs done, you can round up, and whatever the difference of that roundup is, Moodys will match it and put that towards a fund for people who have car repairs that can't afford it. And I was just thinking this morning, of course you guys do, you're amazing. And then like this afternoon, I was like, oh, this is so meaningful, so important. Like, I'm single, it's Valentine's Day, that kind of sucks. But getting what I was concerned would be the news that I need to buy a new car, instead they took care of what the issue was for free. Like, such a good Valentine's Day. And so this is like, I needed to share this testimony of thank you so much, Moodys. You guys have taken such good care of me. And I want to share with everyone, like, if you're looking for a reliable, trustworthy, integrous, quality mechanic, go to Moodys.